So we have a few folks here to speak, and I'll call you up in the order. Mr. Samuel Bellamio, and followed by Mr. Alex Zimmerman.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Sam Bellamio. I'm here with StandUP-America. And this is a committee of civil rights. And this committee should be null and void. Bruce Herald, you had stopped me at a full council meeting 2 weeks ago, abridging my freedom of speech. Constitutional right. I don't care what your city Seattle laws are. You stopped me in the middle of speaking. I had 2 minutes as a citizen. I have the freedom of speech. And you, as the chair of the Civil Rights Committee, broke my civil rights, my First Amendment right to freedom of speech. You have Rule 3B.2 that says that I cannot speak unless I'm speaking to an agenda item. I'm not going to speak to an agenda item today. I'm going to speak about this committee as a whole and how it's not addressing the rights of the citizens. And none of you are on behalf of the citizens because you all allow the rule of Seattle to circumvent the rule of the Constitution, where it says no one, First Amendment, may create a law abridging the right to freedom of speech. And Bruce Herald, you broke that. You broke the First Amendment right, my First Amendment right, by stopping me from speaking and telling Sally Clark I was off subject. I'm never off subject. I own you because you are elected by me.
You don't own anyone here.
Sorry, I own the government, not you, Bruce Herald. I'm very sorry. This isn't personal. I like you, by the way.
Thank you. We'll say that a few times during your testimony because those sound bites are a little hurting, but keep going.
I'm very sorry. I think you're a good guy. I think that the council chambers needs to revamp the rules, and I want one of you to stand up and start being louder than me because I'm pretty much the only person fighting for our rights. Not one of the council members are fighting for our rights. Rule 3B, check into it. Please correct it, fix it. Follow the First Amendment right. Seattle doesn't circumvent the Constitution. King County rules don't circumvent the Constitution. We as citizens own the government. We elect you in there. 42.30 of the RCW of Washington states that you cannot say what the public is allowed to hear and what they're not allowed to hear. We have power over what we created, our government. So please fix that rule and make sure that I have the right to freedom of speech.
Thank you, Mr. Bellamio. Mr. Zimmerman.
Hi. Thank you very much. My name is Alex Zimmerman, and I represent StandUP-America. And StandUP-America stand up for ordinary people. What is we have right now, for last 25 years, what is I live in this city, I'm absolutely no. It's a pure fascism with gangster Gestapo principle. And I give you a very interesting example. We elect 100 judges who never report to people. It's very interesting situation we have right now. Judicial system supposed to be protect Constitution. Number one duty of all judges of all judicial system is protect Constitution. And everything after. But first, number one, Constitution. So how is this possible? What is I know this for 25 years. No one judge ever report to the people. Elected official, what is never report to people. By definition, this nightmare is a pure fascism, it's a pure gangster Gestapo principle, and this is a crime. And you support this crime, because you're supposed to be change this. And for 25 years, what is I live in this city, nothing happened. So I ask you right now, because everything right now, all government look like a criminals. In this come judicial system too. It's a three branches, all separate, all supposed to be report to the people, for the people and by the people only. So please change this rule. So every judges who working in city of Seattle supposed to be report to people like supposed to be by Constitution and like supposed to be by definition. And please stop in crime. Please stop in fascism with gangster Gestapo principle. So my question to you right now, when this will be happen? For another 200 years? For another 25 years? Or this will happen today? Now. It's supposed to be happen yesterday. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Zimmerman. Last